What do you do at Counterstrike? We help people in impossible situations, by any and all means necessary. Wow. The fierceness in his statement calmed her, made her think of Joseph, who exuded the same lethal determination and quiet confidence. It must be nice to work with family, she commented. You tight with yours? Yeah, Joseph's in the service. Mom and Dad are down in Florida testing out an early retirement. It's always been just the four of us. If you want to call them, we can make that happen. Jen's going to be bringing you a new cell phone when she comes over. Until then, make yourself at home. Make whatever calls you need to. Work. Mari groaned. She'd done a no-call, no-show. Her boss would be beyond pissed. But it wasn't like anyone would miss her. With the university not in session, the UT libraries were pretty empty, except for the diligent graduate students working on their doctoral dissertations, or whatever all the brainiacs using the library did. As far as work was concerned, it was quiet and peaceful, exactly the sort of thing she needed way more of in her life. Her second job at the coffee shop near the university was another story. Even though she worked the late-night shift, it was always a zoo, one she couldn't afford to miss, not even for a night. The tips were too good, and her boss there wasn't nearly as understanding. We help domestic violence victims mostly, especially those with children. Anyone with kids gets priority. Milo glanced at her.
The Spec Ops world was a small one, but Ethan didn't realize how much so until a few hours ago when he'd heard Jacob reference the Quillery Edge. He wasn't sure what to think about their paths crossing once again, so he packed the thought away to focus on another time. For now, he was single-mindedly determined to make Mari's world safer. The first step in that mission was her statement about the break-in and assault. He squeezed her hand as they followed Detective Raul Rodriguez into a small room with a sofa along one wall and a chair on the other. A camera pointed down at the two seating places. I'd rather you step outside, wait for Ms. Santos there. We have coffee around the corner in a break room, Detective Rodriguez commented. I'd rather he stay, Mari replied quickly. Ethan's protective instincts ratcheted up a couple notches when she squeezed his hand harder. He sat beside her on the sofa and dared the detective to do anything about it. If she wanted him there, he wasn't leaving. The detective's lips quirked up in a grin. Tex said you were stubborn? Ethan didn't offer comment. Just because he knew Tex didn't make him good people. It just made him smart. I'm going to share a couple things with you, Ms. Santos, because I feel it's important we start our relationship off on the right foot. The detective motioned toward the cameras. A couple acquaintances of mine are working with the Internal Affairs Division to investigate your ex-husband. I've been asked to facilitate information gathering from you on their behalf. Holy crap. It's unfortunate my presence here is because you suffered yet another incident. I assure you, as far as my acquaintances and I are concerned, it'll be the last. Detective Rodriguez looked at Ethan. From what Tex has told me, your operation is the best around. I agree. We've heard a lot of great things about Counterstrike. Hell, a lot of the cases I've worked have crossed your path at one point or another. I'm not here because of last night. Mari tensed against Ethan. Her voice was low, pained. You don't care about last night. Ethan wrapped an arm around her and wished he could take away her pain, undo what had happened to put it there. She trembled but relaxed within his hold. I am most certainly taking a statement about last night's attack, Ms. Santos. I do care, more than you'll likely ever know. No one gets by with hurting anyone on my watch.